Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Monday afternoon, November 13th. Looking at the market profile here on Window Trader of the ES and NQ. And if anybody's still awake after that last 2 hours, look, bottom line is this. Nice consolidation, healthy for the bulls. Took back 2 sets of single prints from Friday. Now, we tried to go trend up 3 times today in ES, failed. NQ tried once, failed, or twice maybe. Righty does something that they really needed to do. They took out Friday's high, barely, but they did. So they're back into balance on the daily. They do have a double distribution day today that they hold, and they have a 10-wide POC. If this market is going to try to get new highs on the year, Righty's going to have to turn around somewhat. Has to. So that's the first step to put the daily back into balance. NQ is an inside day. Never took out Friday's high or low. Okay? We technically are not an inside day, but I'll treat it as one because we didn't take out Friday's high by a lot. NQ ends up 10, 11 wide and an afternoon pullback in I. We end 10 wide with an afternoon pullback in I. CPI tomorrow morning, PPI on Wednesday morning. Had a good day today. You know, I played it from the short side this morning, even though the market was one time framing up against very visual levels, and had a very good day. And then I played it from the long side in the afternoon through I period, especially on those pullbacks. And those proved to be nice. So it was a really nice day overall. I shorted ES in A period to get the overnight low. That worked out. By the way, we got both overnights. So we've gotten both overnights now 22.5% of the time in ES this year. Trend days up have only held 35% of the time. NQ shorted B period at the time at half back. That came in very nicely. And then in ES and NQ, in C period, when we made new highs, I didn't think we would go trend. Now, and so I shorted both of them, and they both paid. Then that was it on the shorts. Things started changing. They got a little more aggressive to the upside in D. I'm like, the short game's over, but I did well in it. I went long in E period, in ES, because we were holding trend. That played out nice. F period in NQ, I took a long, thinking that could be an afternoon pullback. Now, it didn't turn out to be, but I got paid on it. Again, in H, I got paid in ES thinking it would be a pullback. They were still holding trend. I only took a small one. I got paid. But then in I period, I got long both NQ and ES at the same time when we filled the single prints, when I came down right below H's low and got paid on them both pretty nicely. I mean, if I held on to them, I would have gotten paid very nicely because I had reversal bars. But I did do well on the afternoon pullback, which held. So a good start to the week. As far as destinations, upside in SPY will be the 10-wide point of control, 440.46. And then today's high, 441.33. And then they have those single prints from September 20th that now start at 441.34 and get filled at 47. For the downside, we have our afternoon pullback in I at 439.90 and today's low of 438.42. In ES, we have 10 wide on the upside of 27.75 and then today's high of 36.75, and then we still have to fill that gap at 46 from September 21st. And then for the downside, we have the afternoon pullback low at 22.25. And then today's low of 07.25. Now, just quickly on the charts. So, you know, we had a P shape today, which suggests short covering in all 3 of our indices. Now, righty, I could definitely understand it because they finally stopped one time framing down for 5 days. But it's interesting in ES and NQ because we're up on the weekly and daily. So unless the monthly, which is now in balance, is now starting to shake out whoever was short in October and the beginning of November, and maybe these months. That's the only thing I could really figure, because otherwise the market's not short right now. So the monthly is balanced, the weekly is up, one time framing up for 3 weeks, and the daily is up, one time framing up for 2 days. We're above all our moving averages. Again, SPY filled that gap that ES still has not. The one very worrisome thing, our volume is 50 million shares. If we don't do 5 million in the after hours, or even if we do, it's horrible volume. So if we're going to start getting more of a leg up higher to try to get highs for the year, I'd like to see some bigger participants on this move up. Anyway, I hope you had a good day trading. Enjoy your evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.